And that is one of the most important things that you have as an attorney is your reputation. The way that you're perceived in the world, the way that you interact, the way you hold yourself out through the work that you do and the way you conduct yourself in public. This establishes a reputation for you. And that reputation is, in some ways, I think, one of the most valuable things that you have as an attorney, because you can blow it. And you don't want to be viewed as somebody that people can't trust. You don't want to go back on your word with other people. You don't want to be that person, the one that, you say something and they don't listen to because, because of sort of the Chicken Little effect of, that you've never told the truth before. So you always come up with something and they don't trust you anymore. Especially as a practice. And the reason I point that out is because and how that relates back is the way that you are perceived in public matters. And the way you conduct yourself in front of others matters because you do not know. You don't know who else you're encountering. You don't know that somebody that you encounter in passing, they may find you inspirational, or they may find you to be distressing. They may find you to be a poor role model. Or they may feel like, wow, you're somebody that they look up to and they want to be like you because of any number of things. You're a sole practitioner that started your own practice, and for a new attorney coming along, they may look at that and go, wow, I want to be like her or like him. And so these ways in which the way that you present yourself, your reputation, and your public persona matter. It also affects how people in the profession treat you. And trust me, people have a reputation. You have one. You probably don't know it because no one's willing to ever tell you. This is the thing that's most frustrating about one's reputation is you can ask people, well, what do people say about you behind your back? And very rarely will you get an honest answer to that, because nobody wants to tell people, oh, people think you're a jerk, or people think, well, you say you're going to do something, but you're never going to follow through, or you schedule a meeting and they know you're always going to be late. They're not going to tell you that because it's impolite, even amongst friends, to say such things. And because we often overlook those things in our friends. But those things matter for you later, because at some point, that's the way that you will get referrals for work. You will get networking opportunities. You will get people coming to you and saying you should be on the bench because of the way that people perceive you. They don't just do that because, you're just a person out there. It's because they see you as, a capable professional who knows their stuff, who has certain qualities that they think applies to something. And so that's, you can network all you want. We always talk about networking, but knowing people doesn't help if the people that you know don't think very much of you. And you want to know what people really think about you and the problems they really have with you. Apply to be a judge, because every negative thing that somebody has to say about you, somebody's going to put down in writing and anonymously give them, and you will get questions about that when you're interviewed. And some of it can be nasty. And the problem is that we're in a competitive profession, and opportunities, things like that, can be hard to get. And sometimes people, unfortunately, rather than build each other up, they tear other people down. There's always going to be people who try to tear you down. But I think that it really helps to be one of those people that help build other people up. This is one of the reasons why participating in something like with the barristers and with the County Bar Association are such wonderful things, because you develop relationships with people and you're helping to build your colleagues up. You're helping to improve the quality of the profession, of the practice of everybody else. And so this is one of the reasons why I think that's important. I think minority bar associations are really, really important as well. I mean, I was on the board of BALF, the Bay Area Lawyers for Individual, in the LGBTQ bar association here in the Bay Area. I'm a member of many, many others, and they do important work, both with making sure that the representation for the legal needs for their communities, as well as for helping to promote the careers of people like themselves, because we all kind of need a helping hand at times. And so our county bar association, I really am proud to be a member, by the way, of ACBA, because ACBA does amazing programs, and really connects with people. And the quality of the leadership in the Bay Area legal organizations, and especially I think in ACBA, are just phenomenal. And I'm proud to know so many people. And I'm also going to give a plug. James and I know each other through the Earl Warren Inn of Court, which is another way of connecting with practitioners outside of the normal legal your normal legal community. And yeah, it's a lot. It can be a lot of work, but it can also be a lot of fun. But it's good to connect with your colleagues. I think that that's a really important thing. You know, you're really busy. I know everybody's really busy, especially when you're new in your career. You are busy. You're trying to establish your professional career, because after all, the judge just said your reputation is important. You're trying to build your practice, whether it's, you know, whether you're in a law firm or whether you're on your own or you're in the government, you're still trying to build up what you're doing. You're trying to develop and hone your skills. You may be in a relationship with a significant other, and you may want to remain in that relationship, which is, you know, this profession can be really hard on people's relationships. You may have children or want to have children. You know, people who are barristers very often are facing these work-life balance challenges while trying, and then you say, hey, why don't you serve on some committees? And people are like, well, you're nuts.